Hello Aries, what's going on? I hope you're doing very, very well. My name is Diane, for those of you who don't know me, and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot. We're going to do a general reading for October, but you know, it's timeless. All my readings are timeless, so whenever you happen to find this bad boy, it's when you were meant to see it. You're very, very welcome here, Aries. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it very much. And if you feel called to like and subscribe for me, I'd appreciate that very much as well. Okay. The Knight of Wands. The Tower. Okay. Action. Things are happening. The Sun. The King of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, what's that? The Four of Pentacles, yeah, it's because it's in Roman numerals, I have to check. The Three of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Star, and the Six of Pentacles. Interesting. So you've overcome, like you've moved on. There was some kind of past relationship that you were dealing with that was like crap. With someone that was like an immovable wall, someone that was emotionally closed off. You have moved away from this person energetically, and you've finished healing from dealing with them. It could be a string of people that were like that. I've just noticed I haven't put the timer on, but I'm just going to leave it in there. So you've, with the Six of Wands, this is like you've overcome this and you've healed with the Star. So you're in this lovely clean energy, full of hope and like promise for the future. And there's something going on with your work here, like with the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles, you're about to receive in your work. You're also about to do something. The Six of Pentacles is giving to people, like giving people a talent that you have or something that you're good at. So that could be, you know, managerial, teaching, offering a skill, something like that. Oh, and there's a person here that is about to take action. The King of Cups. So this is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Libra. Really, really sweet, really lovely, really compassionate and supportive and kind. This person's about to take action. And they're going to do it very suddenly, or they're about to come into your life very suddenly with the Tower. They have been holding back, like this person's been holding back. But here they come. Yep. There's a new beginning. This person's about to take a leap of faith. There's a new beginning coming with this person that's going to make you very happy. King of Wands. So they have some kind of mixture of fire and water. So that would be Aries, Leo, Sag. But they're very stable as well. Like with the Three of Pentacles, this is a very stable connection. Something that has a very stable base. Very attractive. Like alpha energy. They're usually in charge of stuff. You've had a lot of fear surrounding relationships that you've overcome, that you've just gotten rid of. You know, there's a lot of like stuff that you've just, you know, like emotional baggage and things that you've gotten rid of. And now you're back in this Page of Cups energy, which is like, you know, puppy love, wearing your heart on your sleeve, like being willing to show people the real you and like, let people in. You're all healed. That's why this person's coming in. And they're coming in as an emperor as well. So it's daddy's home, baby. Or mummy. Could be an Aries for sure. Another Aries. But, you know, this is like someone very stable, very sweet, very also fiery, like passionate. They're just perfect. This person's perfect. So there's some kind of reward here for your your hard work with the Seven of Pentacles, like some kind of, it's either your career or it's a side hustle. Something that you've put a lot of work into, you're about to receive the rewards now. Seven of Wands, you're about to get a lot of attention for something that you're doing in your work. And it's going to bring in a ton of money. That's the Empress. So you have a match here. This person coming in is your energetic match. And you're going to be in Empress mode, which is like receiving and being very abundant. You've been through a lot of very harsh lessons, like the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Wands. You've been through a lot of very harsh lessons that have maybe caused you for a while to be, you know, like cautious, like a little, Queen of Swords energy, like, you know, not letting people in or being kind of defensive or feeling like you had to defend yourself. This has been balanced. There's also been a lot of worrying and overthinking going on here, which is now over. Like the worrying and the overthinking, that's over. The Nine of Swords can also be kind of prophesizing the worst based on things that have happened in the past. You know, it's like, oh, well, you know, people suck because, you know, you've dealt with people who sucked in the past, which I totally understand. But the Ace of Wands, this is like a very passionate new beginning that's coming in for you. And it's like thinking differently about things. You've had a bit of a rest though here, like with the Four of Swords, like you've been resting. Because something else that's been healed is this Seven of Cups energy of thinking that things are too good to be true, you know, when they're not, which would be like this person. You have the Knight of Cups. So you have a love offer about to come in from someone. Ew. This person is definitely showing up as an Emperor. They're very, very patient. They're not a very fast moving energy, or at least they're not at the start. But they're going to help to relieve a lot of the burdens that you've been carrying. Like just their presence is going to make you feel better. You know, someone that you can actually rely on, someone that's stable, someone that's around when you need them, you know. So tell us about this new person coming in for Aries. Ha! Got it before it fell, the Two of Cups. So this is your soulmate or a soulmate. This person's going to feel like your best friend, really sweet, really compassionate. They could be creative. They could be spiritual, they could do like holistic therapies, or they could work in the medical field. They could do something nurturing. This person has also, they've been holding back. This person has a tendency to sort of get in their own way as well. So you've been doing that, this person's been doing that. Yeah, oh my God, the Five of Cups with the Three of Swords. This person's been through a lot of sadness. Whether that's one thing or many things that they've had their heart broken a lot, this person. So, but they're still showing up as a King of Cups. So even though they've had their heart broken so many times, they're still showing up as a total sweetheart here. They're about to take a leap of faith with this Fool. The Fool twice. So even though they've had their heart broken like a lot, and there's been a lot of sadness, they're going to take this leap of faith with you. Just in case you were, you know, worried this was your ex. Ace of Cups, someone new. Very attractive. But more importantly, very, very sweet. The Star and the World. So let's put that there. Yeah. So they've been through a healing process. You've been through a healing process. You're both in the Star energy now where you're like healed and ready to move forward. They themselves are a very healing energy. They're going to be a total wish fulfillment for you. This person could be something of a star, or they could get a lot of attention because you have the King of Wands with the Star. King of Wands or the Queen is someone who, like, they tend to get a lot of attention. Even when they just walk into a room, they tend to get a lot of attention. In the world, like they could be online, or they could travel, or they could not live where you live, something like that. Oh, the Lovers, for God's sake. Oh, look, the Lovers and the Six of Cups. You guys have had past lives together, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Like if you believe in that kind of thing. I mean, according to Dolores Cannon, it's like a blueprint, you know, so maybe you've got blueprints, past lives together. So they're going to feel like very familiar, this person. You guys are going to be pretty much inseparable, I think, because you've had to wait, excuse me, for so long for each other. And my throat just went funny, which means a throat chakra thing. So one of the reasons you're going to really like being around this person is you're going to feel like you can talk to them about anything. The conversation is going to be like very stimulating. You might even really like the sound of each other's voice. But you're going to feel like really safe with this person, and they're going to feel safe with you. Because you really understand each other. Because I think you both have a tendency to sort of get in your own way and undervalue yourselves. But yeah, definite past life connection here. It's been very slow with the Seven of Pentacles, but the slowness is also coming to an end. You have the Queen of Wands here, so that's you. So you guys are a match. So, you know, even though you're in this Queen of Wands energy, which is, that's the Four of Wands trying to come out, which means a commitment. You're in this Queen of Wands energy, or the King, whoever you are. But you're also very sweet. You know, so you guys both have that in common. It's like confidence with sweetness. Oh, they're going to come in fast. Now that you guys are in alignment and it's all ready, you get, look, Page of Cups again. So you're both in this Page of Cups energy. So you're in alignment. You're both healed. Oh man, you guys are super in alignment. Knight of Cups. Oh my God. Get ready, Aries. So you're both showing up as the Star, you're both showing up as the Page of Cups, and you're both showing up as the King and Queen of Wands. So both of you have healed. Both of you are in this Page of Cups energy where you have, you know, you're willing to wear your heart on your sleeve, and you guys are going to crush on each other. It's actually really cute. You know, it's like a return to innocence with the Page of Cups. But you're also like both very confident and like attractive. You're probably both two people that get a lot of attention, to be honest, when you have the King and Queen of Wands. And the Knight of Swords is fast. So this person, now that you're in alignment, they're about to come in like very fast. And the Knight of Cups is a love offer. Here they come, boo. And I also should say, like, basically once this gets going, that's going to be it. Like, it's not going to stop. So you might have had to wait for a long time for this, but it doesn't matter. So tell me about this career stuff then. Thoughts. Lovers. Let's just flip that over just in case, because they're nude. Child. FYI, random note, some of you could be having a child in the future. Like you might be focused on your career, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, baby. So that could interfere slightly with your career, you know. For those of you that that applies to, I know some people curse me in the comments like, oh my God, don't you wish another child on me? But that would it's only going to apply for those of you that want a kid, right? So that might derail your career plans a little bit, because you're like, oh, well, maybe I'll just be a mum, or like maybe I'll just, you know, be a dad. That's really a message for the women watching, to be honest. What's behind this? That's the Seven of Pentacles. So there's also something that you've been growing. Like something you've put a lot of effort into, something you've planted the seeds for, is now about to grow. and it brings in a lot of money. Something that you're very good at. There's like a lot of success coming in. Eyes are going to be on you. There's a person here that's thinking about partnering up with you. Or that's going to help you out, or that's going to give you a job or something like that. This person's been thinking about you. They've been watching your work. And they've been thinking about partnering up with you. Yeah, marriage. So there's some kind of partnership coming. You're going to get a message about some kind of partnership. This person that you've been dealing with, they've been indecisive about whether or not to come forward because they don't want to get hurt, but they're about to come forward. Obviously. Tell me about this, whoa, career stuff, blossoming abundance. Tell me about this career stuff for Aries. Door to personal healing and happiness, whatever it is going to make you really happy. Although I have to say, you might be slightly distracted by this new connection that comes in. You know, it might cut. Please don't yell at me in the comments, okay? Just take what resonates. But for some of you, you know, maybe you've been focusing on your career up until this point, and then this person comes in and you're like, I'm a bit distracted. And then like a child comes and you're like, maybe I'll take some time off, you know, or something like this. Or maybe I'll only work part-time, you know, because I want to spend time with my kid or whatever. And you have the sun. So yeah, something's coming in that's going to make you happy, like some kind of abundance, some kind of partnership with someone. And you're also going to be getting more attention. It's a soulmate, like you're going to be working with a soulmate here. That's too many. Tell me about this job for Aries. Anxiety. All right. Something that's very important for you is that if you have suffered from anxiety before, that's now gone. You've suffered from anxiety in the past because there's been a lot of sadness, or there's been a lot of heartbreak. So a lot of your energy might have focused on like prophesizing the future, you know, being worried about the future and just generally being anxious. That's coming to an end. So what happens there is it leaves more space in your brain for you to think about other things. Tell me about this career stuff. Well, I'll take that one. The thinking man, that is the King of Swords. The heart chakra. Okay, this person, right, there's a person here. Now, okay. There's a weird mix here, okay? So it's basically looking like this person here is the same as this person over here. Either you're going to work with this person that you're dating, they're going to give you a job, or they're going to show you how to make more money or encourage you to be better at your job. It's not that they're very smart is the thing. This new person that's coming in, the King of Swords, like they're very smart. They have a lot of really good ideas. And they're going to like strategize with you about your career, how to make more money or how to get a better job or something like that. And it could be that they want to partner up with you, you know, like literally in terms of your job, like I said, or, you know, they're going to partner up with you in the way that they're going to, you know, like I said, think about new ways for you to make money or something like that, you know. And I just think you're going to feel a lot more calm with this person around. Like they're going to make you feel very happy, and in turn, it's actually going to impact your career because you're going to be very content. There's like a healing of the heart chakra that this person brings. That I feel like it's going to impact your career in some way. It's just you're not going to feel anxious anymore. You know, you're not going to be constantly worrying like, oh my God, am I going to get my heart broken again? Blah, 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 blah. So this person that's coming in is inherently tied in with this abundance that's coming in. And you have caring connections here. So this person's going to, yeah, the door to value. I think one of the things they're going to do is make you realize you should be putting yourself out there more, or going for better jobs, or make you realize your own value in terms of money, something like that. But this person that's coming in, I don't want to say that your career is going to matter less, but it feels like that. Basically, like you're still going to have a career, but I just feel like this is the person you've been waiting for. This is your true love. You know, so for a lot of you watching, you might just decide to sort of invest in this connection rather than your career. And then the career success is going to come naturally anyway, you know, or you're going to work with this person and like the relationship's going to grow along with your career, you know. But I do think for some of you, there's going to be a child here that takes you a little by surprise, and you just decide to focus on that for a little bit. Because this person coming in is like very, very important to your life. Like, you know, because you could have been someone that's always focused very much on career. And now you're like, well, maybe I'll, you know, focus on this love that I've never had before. Because they're gonna treat you so well and always be putting you first, and, you know, thinking about how they can help you, and like thinking about how they can make your life better. And they're just lovely, and they're very smart as well. This person has like all the great qualities that you want in a person. Like they're very smart, they're passionate and driven and like attractive. They're sweet and kind and loving and creative. They're just perfect. So that's your messages, Aries. I'm going to leave that there. I think with your career, I think you have a choice about what you want to do. Is why it's not coming out completely clear. You know, I think it's like up to you what you want to do here. But this person is pivotal to your career, like your career success, because they're very smart, basically. So, and also because they make you feel safe. That's why. So I hope that was a useful reading. Many thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. I would appreciate it very much. Excuse me. And as always, I wish you many blessings, love and light. Take care.